happening here is that's probably too hot to touch. It's just getting the right bend on there so that when I rivet everything together, it stays right where I put it. Now I'll let that cool off and come over here, and we'll actually fit everything together as when it's cooled off. But I can really see exactly where my bends need to be. So now I'll set this down and start with the next one. So it's looking like I'm gonna have to pull it down to here and then pinch this up closed, and that'll make a good fit. Burning up.
Out of all the pieces that you've done, which one would you say probably took the longest?
I did a whole house full of stuff, which was the chandeliers, the hand railings, the front door, and a couple of miscellaneous sculptures around the house. But I worked on that for about 10 months.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes when a designer comes into a house and foresees something, you have to use the same artist over and over again in order to have the same qualities in each piece. So it does take a lot of time, but usually the homeowner and the designer understand that, so they kind of plan ahead a little bit. But yeah, the railing in that house took about, I'd have to say, 5 months to accomplish the whole railing. And then with the chandeliers and the wall sconces and everything, we bounced back and forth in between those jobs, my mentor and I, just basically trying to get everything completed up. So we installed the railing one day, and then a few months later we came back out and installed the rest of the house. So it's quite the process. You need a lot of teamwork with something that size. It's not, I wouldn't tackle it alone. I mean, that would take me probably 1.5 years if I was to do that alone. Now we're going to leave that in there. I'm getting a face full of fire right now. Make sure that's up there right. Well, it's very complicated when you're working with such hot materials and you're trying to mold them perfectly, yet you can't actually touch them with your hands. You have to use tools and really a really good eye to hope that you're exactly where you need to be. So I'll take this now over to the drawing and see how close I got it. That's pretty darn close. I might pull that down just a little bit more to accentuate that arch, but for the most part I'm going to let those two cool down.